guess real quick, just start with how's bowl prep going for you guys?
It's going pretty good, man. Pretty good. We got some have some guys that have to step up and play that haven't typically played a lot of snaps this year, whether it's due to injuries or whatever the case may be. But it's been going really, really well, man. When you're playing a triple option team, you got to be very disciplined with your eyes and with your gap controls and things of that nature. And the guys have continue to work at it because it's different. It's totally different. So each day you can tell that they're getting more comfortable within what we're trying to get done versus triple option and things of that nature, this scheme. And so it's been a great sight to see. They're having fun flying around, and it's really good for our young guys, to be able to get some extra practices in. So it's kind of like a second spring ball for these guys, And so I think it's really, really good to get the development of the younger guys as well. And even some of your older guys that have been here a little bit. Maybe it gives them a little bit more time to maybe rest just a little bit and coach some of the younger guys as well.
Bryan, in terms of just the health and the guys you have on the defensive side, from the Kentucky game to now, you feel like you're still pretty healthy in terms of stepping on the field against Air Force?
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there for sure. Just from the last game, we had some couple of guys got some bumps and bruises and things of that nature. But for the most part, we're pretty healthy. But still, you're going to have some guys that may have to just step up and play some extra snaps. And then sometimes this may be the game that these guys break out and have a heck of a game, some guys that haven't played a lot. So just looking forward to this matchup and seeing our guys go out there and pick up, pick up kind of where we, wish we would have ended on the season on a great note. But, before that last game is just play faster and tackle a lot better and do our job. So.
Bryan, I think you made the point, obviously, Air Force option is something different. You guys haven't played an option team since you've been here at Louisville. Just what's different about what Air Force does compared to some of the other teams that you guys have seen, and what's the challenge in slowing that down?
Well, the challenge is you got to make sure that somebody has to dive, somebody has a quarterback, and somebody has a pitch. That's the key. And the one thing we've done a lot is we practice without a ball to make sure that guys, hey, if you got the dive, you got the dive. You got the quarterback, you got the quarterback. You got the pitch, you got the pitch. So those are the things we're trying to get accomplished in practice, and it's going well so far. But just the physicality of it, these guys, they're going to come off the ball. They're going to come off the ball as hard as anybody we played all year long because they know they're running the football. We know they're running the football, but they don't care, right? So, those guys are doing a great job this season, with mauling people up front and just do a good job with different little, eye candy pieces that try to get one guy one step slower or one step too fast, and then that ball is out the gate 88. So we got to do a great job up front, whooping blocks and getting off blocks as well as creating a new line of scrimmage. And if we can do those things and be great disciplinarians with our eyes and with our gap responsibility and tackle really well, it'll be a good day for the Cars.
Bryan, I saw today, this is Kent with WHAS 11, saw today where Greedyvance has entered the transfer portal. Had he been in your game planning prep for the bowl game? And was this a surprise because he seemed to really come on and play some good football for you guys at the end of the season?
Yeah. Oh, Greedy, man. He's been coming along all year long, and I love that kid to death, man. He's a great football player. Is going to be a pretty good football player. Has been practicing like you mentioned, but Greedy just has some family issues and things, family personal things back at home that he want to try to get closer to home. He's from New Orleans, and he's from a nice sized family to where he's used to those guys being around a lot. When you're an 18, 19-year-old kid, sometimes that kind of gets to you a little bit. But we had conversations multiple times. I didn't want to leave. He really doesn't want to leave. But just some certain circumstances back at home that he was, try to get a little bit closer to home.
Bryan, obviously we mentioned you guys have never faced the triple option offense before. How have some of the guys responded in practice to facing like something like this for the first time?
I think the guys have responded well. I don't think it's one of those deals where it's like, oh man, we face a triple option. I think it's just, hey, we get a chance to go out here and showcase our ability and kind of get back from our last game and get that bad taste out of our mouth, and so the guys can go out there and perform. So the practice has been really, really well, going well. They're practicing fast and hard. and wanting to continue to learn about this offense. You know, we faced it while I was at App State, you know, multiple times while we was in the SoCon, and you know, and then once we got into you know, the Sun Belt, you know, going against Georgia Southern as we continue to go through, you know, all the years throughout. And we got some guys on the staff that have been through and went against his offense a lot, you know. So we got some experience within that, and I think the guys are adjusting to it's different, you know. And but they're giving it their all. That's all I can ask for.
Bryan, when you kind of off Greedy, you're now without Greedy and Trey Clark. I mean, how do you make up for them, their absences in the secondary? I imagine Kanai, so some of the young guys will get more snaps.
Well, I think we'll you know, go with you know, the Trey Franklin has done really well for us. You still got Trey Franklin, and then like you say, some of the younger guys will have to step up. You know, Rance Connor has done a phenomenal job. I mean, a phenomenal job. He has come on. He's probably the you know, the guy that has made the most improvement from the younger guys this whole season. And so you'll see him out there on the football field. Kanai, won't see Kanai. You know, he's redshirted. So, you know, he's already played in his 4. So we want to say that redshirt for him, for sure. I just wish that they would allow these kids to play in this game and not let it, you know, count against them. You know, it's a bowl game and whatnot. But, you know, he'll be redshirted. And then Derek Edwards has come along as well, has done a tremendous job for us. So you'll see some young guys, like I said, they got to step up. You know, got to step up and play. And they've been doing really well in practice. So, you know, we'll see what happens when the lights come on next Tuesday.
Bryan, you've mentioned this a few times, that the last game put a bad taste in your mouth, and I think a lot of people who even support the program. And there's a lot of noise that comes after that last game. As a coach, you kind of have to deal with that kind of spotlight. How do you handle that?
I keep my head down and I go to work. You know, it's I can't control, you know, what people say on the outside and things of that nature. All that matters is what's in this building, you know, what we think in this building and how we go about our work. And so I don't listen to any of the outside noise. You know, it's just a matter of coming to work each and every day and giving everything I got to these kids, as well as they're giving us everything they got. And they hear it as well because they're on social media a lot. But they know that we didn't play well. We got our butts kicked, you know, and especially you get your butts kicked by your rival, and that's not a good thing. So, you know, we took it on the chin, and we got our heads up, and now we going back to battle again, you know, next Tuesday. So, just looking forward to that challenge once again.
Good. All right.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you guys, man. Y'all have a safe holidays, safe trip out to Dallas. See y'all later.
Appreciate it.